So I'm Rocky from Ithaca High School, and I work at Dr. Faye's lab for the last months. My project is about gene-based pan-genome analysis of cucumber. And due to global challenges like climate change and population growth, it is important to improve our crowds to sustain our population and adapt to the environment. The project aims for cucumbers, but for cultivated cucumbers, it has a lot of beneficial traits like taste good if high yields, but it lost a lot of genetic diversity through the breeding process, which result in little room for improvement. While on the other side, with wild and land-raised cucumbers, it has a lot of genetic diversity and has those unique genes that control their unique beneficial traits to adapt to their local environment. So the ultimate yet still far away goal is to bring back the genes that beneficial traits, the genes that control those beneficial traits, but are lost in the domestication process back to the cultivated cucumbers. How do we do that? So we first get the 39 assembled accessions of the genes from covering these three agricultural categories. And we first identify the gene families. Then we compare the present frequency of each gene between these agricultural categories to find out the genes that were lost, that the genes have that special present frequency between agricultural categories, which is the genes that lost in domesticating process. Then we conduct functional enrichment on these genes to find if they enrich on any specific biological pathways. And yes, for wild and land-raised cucumbers, the gene loss enrich on mitochondrial functions and protein transport, which is essential for energy production and cellular organization. And for land-raised and cultivated cucumbers, the genes mostly enrich on protein modification and enzyme activities, which is important for plant growth and stress response. So yes, a lot of genes with beneficial traits were lost during domesticating progress. And the next step of the program is to find out the genes among these 3,400 genes between the wild and land-raised cucumbers and the 2,800 genes between land-raised and cultivated cucumbers. What specific gene that has the most impact on these beneficial traits, and then to conduct like breeding experiments to actually bring back those genes to the cultivated cucumbers to further aid breeding progress.
Very nice. Are there any particular traits that you think would be really good targets to bring from the wild cucumber relatives into cultivated cucumbers?
That's a great question. So for example, if a cucumber species specifically like originate from like dry or hot weather, it might have like specific traits like stress resistant and like it can perform better in like with less hydration and high temperature. And these genes will be beneficial to cultivated cucumbers as we can like save water and to adapt to different planting environments within the global. So that's like some special traits we're looking for. Some other traits will be like stress response, like disease response, like pest response, and hopefully like also we are also looking for like high yield like or other genes like photosynthesis reaction genes, or these are all like beneficial genes we're looking for.
Thank you very much. This was great work. Very nice job.
All right, thank you.
Take care.